Hey, it's finally mine. We're back with another episode. I know they're going to be doing more of these over the summer. Apologize for the delay in this most recent one, but very excited to bring to you today, my friends, the vinyl release by Mondo of the soundtrack to Kubo and the Two Strings. Yes, that's right. This is Mondo number Mond 097, and this was released in 2016. It was mastered at Abbey Road Studios, which is kind of appropriate considering the song that's on the end of this. If you're not familiar with Kubo and the Two Strings, it's a great stop-motion animation film from Leica Studios, the folks who brought us Coraline, and I love this. Maybe it struck me because at the time when it came out, for a personal level, some other things were going on in my life. I don't know, but I just love this, and I love the music for it. The music plays such an integral role in the movie, hence the title, as you might guess, that, it just is, it has its own character and really adds so much spirit to this story. So enough of me rambling. Let's drop the needle and take a look at the Kubo and the Two Strings soundtrack vinyl release from Mondo. Okay, so yes, I have the box here. So we are opening the box. So let's see what's in the box. I love the packaging in here. Nice solid packaging. And here we go. Here we go, everyone. So excited. I love this movie. I love stop motion animation anyway, so the fact that we get a movie that not only has great stop motion animation, has a great soundtrack, which big soundtrack geek as you might have guessed, but just in general, everything about it I loved. It really struck a chord in my heart, no pun intended. So, and here this is a beautiful release. This artwork is so fantastic. Let's crack it open with our bat blade and take a closer look at some of the artwork on this vinyl release. Oh, so excited! Oh, it's so beautiful, just like the movie. Seriously, folks, it's funny. This was nominated for Best Achievement in Special Effects, but guess what it lost to? Jungle Book. Come on, man, this is stop motion animation right here, not CGI. And if you've seen it, they created one of the biggest stop motion puppets ever for this film. But yeah, it lost to that. It also had Best Animated Feature Film, but it lost to Zootopia. I dug Zootopia, all right, but I was still disappointed again. Now, here we have our standard Mondo release, so we got the insert on the side, which helps promote what is to be found in here. This is 180 gram vinyl. Original artwork by Cesar Marino. So cool. So cool soundtrack art. We'll take a closer look at that. And yeah, here we have the logo of Kubo and the Two Strings on the other side, as well as, sure, a plug for their stuff as well as their social media, and Coraline and Box Trolls, also two great films. So as far as this goes, love the logo in here and the art. This is taken from a scene early in the film when he meets up with Monkey after his mother saves him. And this is a wonderful point in the film where he starts playing his instrument, and it turns origami with his music. It's so cool. Sorry, I love this movie, and this is great. Here we have Kubo here, who's got his hair there for a specific reason. There's Monkey back there with a wicked weapon, and original motion picture soundtrack by Dario Marinelli, who did wonderful with this. Now, as far as the spine goes for it, nice. And I like the color scheme on this, too. I know white is going to probably show a little dirt, but at the same time, I really enjoy the color scheme that they have and the texture of this. That the fact that this isn't like a CGI drawing or anything. This actually feels like an actual textured painting with brush strokes in that. Here again, we have Kubo and the Two Strings logo at the top upper left here. A relic here, ruin, excuse me, and there's Beetle. Such a great character as well in here, and I love that they put him on here on the back cover. There's more of the origami birds there, and then of course our track listing was side A and B, C, and D. Yes, two vinyl in here. And While My Guitar Gently Weeps. I love this version by Regina Spektor. Oh, fell in love with it. I listened to it way too many times, and all of them were produced by Dario Marinelli and Kubo and the KuboTheMovie.com, as well as logos down here for the production studios and distributors, and Amondo's number there. Let's look at the gatefold inside. Oh, look at this. Oh, sorry, folks. This is a great moment in the film. And it's a great art here. Again, we've got these brush strokes. We've got Kubo here, who's taking on the Moon King in a evil reptile form, and that's just gorgeous. Sorry, I could stare at it all day, but look at this artwork. It puts so much care behind it. I just think it's fantastic. Now, as far as the record goes, let's check out this one. This is, of course, I picked the second one first, side C and D, and let's look at it. All colored vinyl, folks. Same color motif palette, the same color palette that we have for the gatefold. Oh, there's the instrument on that side in true form, and the track listing for both sides is on the other side of the label there. And look at that as well. Even great artwork on the center disc label there, and that colored vinyl. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, I have a thing for color vinyl, and most of the time the color vinyl sounds really good, so I'm very excited to listen to the pressing of this to see how clean this one came out, because usually Mondo does pretty good with their color vinyl quality, so we'll definitely take a look at that. Let's take a look at the other record, see if the label's the same or a bit different, and it is different. We have a different color here, and the color of the label matches the vinyl. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Kubo and the Two Strings. There, side A and B with the studio logos on there. And on the back, hey, it's Beetle. And also the family crest for Kubo. And yeah, I love that colored vinyl. Look at that. That looks so cool. Oh, that is awesome. Especially that it's two different colors on either side. Oh, and it's a solid 180 grams. Folks, I am going to go listen to this, and when I come back, I will give you my thoughts on this pressing, as well as the quality of the music, and yeah, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, you want to help us decide what we review here on It's Vinylly Mine? Then head on over to www.patreon.com/specialmarkproductions. It's our Patreon page where we have 3 great tiers for you to join. If you join our top tier, you get early access to all the videos we post on YouTube. Plus, you get to participate in a poll to decide on what we review on It's Vinylly Mine, and you get a poll to decide what the VIP episode will be for the month, exclusively for our patrons. We got a lot of great content there, so head on over there and we hope to see you soon. And yes, my friends, we are back, and okay, I love every track on the soundtrack. You probably guessed that, okay? You probably guessed. I love this entire soundtrack. Captures its spirit so well. So many good things about it. So many tracks just take me right back to the film, and yet still play very well on their own. You don't need to see the film to enjoy the movie, the music. And that's what I really appreciate about a really good soundtrack, which is what Kubo and the Two Strings motion picture soundtrack is. Now, The Impossible Waves is just what you want in that, to where you want that kind of tragic story, heroic yet tragic music that you have in there, and really helps set the tone for the entire rest of the film. And then Giant Skeletons, very exciting and action-packed, a lot of very kinetic energy going on. Also, the Origami Birds has kinetic energy, and that track there is related to the scene that is featured on Kubo and the Two Strings, Mondo's album here, with the birds, as you can imagine up there, the Origami Birds. I love that. It's very playful in capturing that. And then the Meet the Sisters is freaking creepy. Creepy track. So make your skin crawl, and don't listen to it in complete darkness. You might just scare yourself. And while my guitar gently weeps, I can't say it enough, one of my favorite covers of all time, and Regina Spektor doing it justice, and the pressing the pressing of this is doing this soundtrack justice. I do find it kind of comical that was performed by, it related to the Beatles, and we've got a character named Beetle. So that's kind of a fun connection as well. There you have it, folks. Kubo and the Two Strings, released by Mondo. If you're a fan at all of the movie and the music, you gotta get this. The colored vinyl is great. Everything about it is great. And oh, one more thing. I kind of fail, folks. I gotta dig sometimes a little bit in these gatefolds and that we have here, because what did I find? But I found even more cool artwork on the liner that we have inside with more notes on it. Here we have the credits of all the wonderful, talented people involved with the score. A special thanks to Olivia Harrison and Leslie Boss of the George Harrison estate as well. And there's just wonderful artwork involving the sisters. And on the other side, even more cool artwork as we once again get the track listing with Beetle and Monkey and, yes, the Origami Warrior there. So even more great artwork. So how cool is that we just get so much great artwork with great soundtrack for a great movie? Yeah, the whole complete package, folks. So thank you so much for listening to me ramble and gush about this. I knew I would. I appreciate every single one of you. And remember, it's not yours, it's vinylly mine. And I'll catch you on the flip side.